Do you want to gain speed like Bryson DeChambeau but with less effort and with less time? This video is for you, because in just 5 minutes we are going to give you a simple 1 month blueprint where you require no specialist equipment and you can see serious club head speed gains. We are going to combine mobility with drills and practice sessions in a simple to follow format that is going to help you week on week progress how quickly you can move the club head and then how fast you can apply that to the ball. And this works. I used this system last off season to get very close to 200 miles per hour of ball speed, and I'll be using it again now. Is this suitable for the average golfer? Absolutely. This is suitable for every golfer, and what we are going to look at is improving your biomechanics in a very simple way, taking it into your golf swing and then applying progressive overload to your golf swing to see consistent progress and to help you swing the club faster. So let's get straight into it. This is only going to take a few minutes. You can write this blueprint down, you can save the video, even better, you can get the Driven Golf and Fitness app and go all in. Either way, when you get started, we need a minimal amount of consistency. It's small chunks throughout the week, and when you do that, you're gonna rip it like Bryson. Step 1 is to work on your mobility and specifically your rotation 3 times a week. This can only be 10 minutes and you don't need any equipment, okay? Our recommendation is these 2 mobility exercises. Number 1 would be the split stance torso rotation. Here, we go into that split stance position and then settle down into our center of gravity and rotate the upper body. We're working in 4 directions, internal and external rotation. This improves stability in the lower body, improves hip function, and then helps you rotate more efficiently around the spine, which enhances all elements of your golf swing. We're going to pair that up with the dynamic windmill. Super simple again, and here we increase the speed and slightly increase the intensity to improve how the muscles turn around the spine, improve your range of motion, and basically give you access to more speed and more force creation when you take it to your swing. Step 2 is literally step 2. These are our drills that we are going to use, and you can do this at home or anywhere else where you have enough space. And there are 2 variations of the step to swing drill. Number 1 is the loading variation. So here, I would use a driver. You can use an iron if you need less height, but really we want the driver in the hands as much as possible. But here, we're going to start with our feet together, and then we're going to step into our golf posture. With the loading variation, we step before we make the swing. So as you step into that trail leg, we feel an exaggeration of how we press into the ground, load through the big muscles, into the glute, rotate the hips, and then change direction. This is absolutely huge if you want to max out your club head speed, because we're using the ground, we're using our legs, and we're improving our transition. You'll hear Bryson talk about it all the time, how when he really loads into it, you're gonna feel that push, you're gonna feel that change of direction, and that is where we start to really generate some serious club head speed. You can work both sides of the body. You can prioritize your dominant swing side, but working in the opposing direction will help with longevity and durability down the line. Basically, the more symmetrical and the more balanced your body, the less chance of injury. The second variation is the step to swing drill, but towards the target. Okay, so here you're really going to stomp into the ground, into impact, and that is going to exaggerate the ground forces on the other side of the body. So here, we start with our feet together, we go into our backswing position, and then as we go into our transition, we massively exaggerate that feel of working towards the target and down into the ground, so you get all the feels maximized to understand how to do this in your swing. Because if we go from a loaded position at the top to then pushing into the lead leg, vertically creating force, and then adding all of that speed through our rotation and our sequencing, we're starting to get to a max amount of energy. Okay, so here, again, we step into that impact position, fire through as much as possible, and whenever you're doing these drills, do it with intent. This isn't about a real flow to the swing. this is speed training. And you've seen Bryson with all of those swings. We are going full out even in our practice. So when you hit these swings, start slower. Ideally, you do your mobility first, and then the body's firing. Each set, you're going to increase up a little bit more, and I would look at 3 sets twice a week. Okay, so 3 sets would be 10 swings on the loading into 10 swings onto the impact variation. Rest and repeat. Each set, you're going to go up in intensity, and then each day, you're going to go up in intensity. Okay, that's the progressive overload we talked about, and that means every time you do this consistently, twice a week, you're going to get faster and faster, and that is how we start to apply it to the ball, so you can hit it faster and faster off the tee. Step 3, you're going to hit 20 balls once a week, with absolute maximal speed creation. Okay, we're talking driver, teed up, you're getting fired up, you're well warmed up, and then it is full send every single rep. We're not looking at accuracy. Your dispersion can be as wide as the range in front of you. And I would advise having some kind of space to do so, or hit into a net. But as again, you see with Bryson, this is about max speed. Okay, no holding back. You're trying to use all of the drills, all of the rotation into the ball, and you're trying to hit it as hard as possible. Again, break up these 20 reps where you're going to have little peaks in there, 5 at a time, 2 or 3 minutes rest, and then go again. You're trying to rev up the system, use your breathing, use everything you've got to absolutely swing as hard as possible. Okay, this is 20 reps once a week, that's 4 times, and after that 4th session, we need to be testing. Okay, whatever you did to standardize at the beginning, you knew your swing speed, you knew your ball speed, let's test again, and let's see how far above you can go. That's how Bryson got there. Intense training, intense focus, and when you want to build speed, you have to be all out intent as well. Okay, so hit the caption for more specific details on how to get this done. But we had it right there. 3 times a week, you're going to hit your mobility. That is the dynamic windmill and the split stance torso rotation. Twice a week, you're going to use your drills. You don't have to be hitting a ball here. We're looking at biomechanics and consistency. And then once a week, get that bucket, 20 balls with a driver, full send. All right, full focus on speed, and you're going to increase your club head speed. All right, this works. We would love to hear how this goes for you. It's a very simple but effective way to train for speed. And when you do it right, you're going to see huge jumps in how far and how fast you can hit the ball. And if you want more, if you want a really structured training program, if you want the best workouts in golf, you need to head over right now and download the Driven Golf and Fitness app. It's going to take you 1 minute to get the perfect program, and you're going to get a 7-day free trial to get started. First of all though, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the comments. Let us know exactly how you're going to use this and how much progress you make. All right, and then finally, golf strong.